Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So Champy is so excited I'm in here filming. He's been running around like a maniac looking for a toy to chew on because he's like, you haven't filmed in so long. So he's like running around looking for a toy. I think he found one. Hey guys, so it has been a while. I wanted to come on and film an Empties. I have quite a few hauls and things that I want to film. We'll get to that later, but I wanted to say that I've kind of been feeling a little, what's the word, underwhelmed, I guess, with filming, disenchanted maybe. I don't know, I've been doing it for a long time. I looked back and I'm like, you know what, Kim, you've been doing this for such a long time. Like, if you want to take a break, like, just take a break. Like, it's not that big of a deal. And I've taken breaks before, but I was watching Stephanie, and I'm trying to remember what her name was. I know she's changed it a couple of times. Steph Loves Life. And I had chatted with her briefly about, I don't remember what we were chatting about, but she had said something along the lines of she had some empties she wanted to film and that she wasn't feeling motivated. And I was like, same. And then if you watch Stephanie, suddenly she had a ton of like videos coming out, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I feel so inspired by her. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get off my tuchus. Is that even a word? I don't know why I called it a tuchus. That's not a normal word in my vocabulary, but okay, we're going with it. And I was like, just film the videos that you want to film, you know, like no pressure, just do it. So thank you, Stephanie, if you happen to be watching this. That inspired me. My second reason, or kind of my main reason that I like to film videos, and I was trying to think back and reflect back on why I like filming videos. I really like to talk about scents in general. Like, my love is wax. Like, I love fragrance, I love scents, and that's really what drives me, right? But one of the main reasons that I love like doing videos is I want to interact with you guys. That's like my number one motivation to post, is to chat with you guys and hear in the comments like what you guys are loving or what thoughts you guys have on certain vendors. Like, I want all that information. Like, I love to hear from you guys. So if you've commented in the past, Tammy, I know you're like my big commenter and I love you for that. Tammy's very active in the community. If you make videos, she's probably posted over on your channel, and I love it. So, and then throughout the years, like, I recognize people. I'm like, oh yeah, there's so-and-so. Like, I haven't seen them in a while, but you know, here they are. So I love, like, if you're here, comment, say hello, say hi, whatever. Let me know how your summer's going, anything. I want to chat with you guys. Also, if you have a channel and you've never seen me comment on your channel, please let me know down below, because there have been multiple times, I believe, like Stacy's Sagas, I never knew she had a channel. I went over to her channel and I freaking love her. So, and I didn't know that she had a channel. So if you have a channel and I've never commented, please let me know. This is bad. My throat's already like getting all gunked up. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Third thing, I decided I'm not going to worry about letting my wax go bad. This has been a thing with me for like the past couple years. It's like, my wax is going to go bad. If I keep buying wax, I'm just going to, you know, it's just going to go bad if I don't use it up quick enough. That mindset is gone. I'm not interested in warming wax super fast just to get through it. I'm not. My thought process going forward is, I'm not going to regret if wax goes bad. If it goes bad, oh well. It's what, maybe $20 down the drain. It's money I've already spent. It's gone. No, like, biggie. I'm not going to sit here and like worry about it, right? I'm not going to like punish myself for like maybe past mistakes I may have made. So, and then also to the other thing is, I'll never regret purchasing from a small business owner. Like, if you're spending money with a small business person, that's more important to me than, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. Basically what I'm trying to say is, I'm not going to regret purchasing from small business owners. I'm not going to be like, oh, I have to hurry up and melt this wax. I'm not going to do it. Now, in the beginning of the year, which kind of brings me on to my next point, is that I did pretty well on a wax ban. I was doing okay. probably for about a month or two, and then everything kind of went to you know what. So the wax ban is no longer I still need to watch what I spend and bring in, because I have brought in a lot of wax and it's overwhelming, you guys. It just is. I don't know what else to say. It's overwhelming, and I do like having variety. So I think what I'm doing this week, I posted in Martha's Fragrance Corner, her group, that this week was going to be devoted to getting my wax kind of reorganized, filming the hauls that I wanted to haul and talk about the things I wanted to talk about, and then also at the same time kind of organize my wax and get that going. Okay, and then the last thing I want to touch on is, because I do have a Teddy Bees haul coming up from her RTS, like that was what, like almost 3 weeks ago now, 4 weeks, I don't remember. You will see me still hauling her. I did buy from her pre-order. Now, some of you guys are going to be out there and be like, Kim, like you've said over and over again that you have trouble with Teddy Bees, blah, 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 right? I am, what's the word? I am committed to testing her wax, because I have had some hits and I've had some misses. The hits have been good hits. I've been like, oh, like I really love this scent. I would buy this one again. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to work through her wax and find the scents that I really do love. Now I'm doing that kind of with all vendors too. Like with Scentsy and like Rosegirls, I'm kind of remembering the scents that I really, really like and that I would purchase again. And then in the future, my goal is to just purchase those scents with a little bit of new mixed in, but I don't want to keep buying new over and over and over again. So that's, yeah, I wanted to touch on Teddy Bees really quick, because I know I get on here a lot and I'm like, this Teddy Bees isn't working for me. When you see my RTS, you're going to be like, what the hell? Yeah, I don't know what happened. I blacked out. I had a couple friends message me and they're like, how you doing? I'm like, not good. But also those same friends were like, yeah, same. So I didn't feel so bad. But okay, let's go ahead and get into the empties. I'm going to put a timestamp if you don't want to listen to all this BS in the beginning. And if you're here, thank you so much for sticking with me and commenting and saying hi and all that stuff. I truly love you guys, and like, I don't know, you guys just make everything better. So okay, let's go ahead and get a couple things out of the way here so I can get to the bars. So the first thing I'm going to talk about really quick, I've talked about these scent circles before. Honestly, I'm done with the scent circles. I mean, I don't really buy them anymore. I've been gifted some and whatnot, so I'm done. I don't get scent off them like whatsoever. So to me, it's just kind of like pointless. I follow Natalie's lead on the scent circles with putting them in the trash can, like, or around the trash, and I don't get really anything from them. So I'm still trying. I think there's a few out there that are strong, but Shoreline Drive was not one of them. I finished a washer with in Water Lily and Bergamot. I love the packaging on this. It's so cute. I love using the laundry line from Scentsy. It is rather expensive though, so I do use it carefully and sparingly. Water Lily and Bergamot, I feel like Elizabeth Quinn really likes this scent. I feel like I hear her talk about it a lot. Bergamot, White Musk, and Blooming Water Lily. I've had this in wax form before. I feel like I need to try it again though, because I really liked it in the washer with, but I don't love it in the wax bar. Yeah, it's there's something about it that I don't love in the wax bar. In the washer whiffs, it's fine. It's like a good aquatic with like dewy greens, I feel like. Even though it doesn't say dewy greens, I feel like the Water Lily would be considered a dewy green, if that makes sense. Okay, let's get into bars. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about ones that I would repurchase again and that I would put in a club, or that I already have put in a club. Let's go ahead and talk about Wild for Wildflowers first. This scent, you guys, this one shocked me. I was not expecting to love this one or think about even putting it in a club, but I absolutely love this one. I think Natalie said she really liked this one too. She's like the only other person I've heard say that she really likes it. Yuzu Tangerine Sweet Lychee Bouquet of Wildflowers. This one is like, for me, it's a creamy yuzu tangerine scent. Like you get a really nice like creamy orange scent from this. Maybe just a very light floral, but like I don't really think I got floral out of this. It's really unique, and I would suggest just trying it if you like creamy orange scents. Try this one. This one also went for days too. I had this, I think, for 3 days in my warmers. I know a lot of people say I don't believe when people say Scentsy goes for 3 days, but I'm not a Scentsy consultant or anything like that, so I don't benefit from saying that it goes for, you know, however many days. But I really feel like this one went for a long time, and I didn't have to change out my warmers for a while. This one was strong and like not overpowering or overbearing, but just a pretty scent. So again, if you like creamy yuzu scents, tangerine, whatever, that one was great. I don't know what else to compare this one to either, because I don't feel like I've ever gotten anything like this from Scentsy. Again, I don't know if there was wildflower scent in there. Either that or it was very like light, or it added something to the scent that I didn't notice, but it was good. I really liked that one. Calming Woods, this one was so pretty. Calming Woods is, do I have it written down? Oh yeah. This is vanilla bean, creamy sandalwood, and rich cedarwood. There was something about this one that was just so pretty. Now on colds, there is kind of a bite to this one, and I think it's from the cedarwood, because sandalwood is usually pretty soft for me, soft, pretty scent. I think this one, the cedarwood, is strong on cold, but on warm, it just kind of morphs into this really pretty, it is a calming scent actually. It was very nice. It did well in my kitchen area. That's where I melt most of my Scentsy, is in the kitchen. So I'm using full bars. I use it across 4 warmers, the whole bar. So usually I get pretty good throw, unless it's just not a good performer, which we will get to it with some of these. Yeah, this one's just pretty. It's got a woody, it's got that sandalwood. I think the rich vanilla bean probably smooths it out. This one's really pretty. I do have both of these. Well, Wildflowers is still available. This Calming Woods is in my club. That was from that like glitch that happened. I added that. Desert Twilight. This one shocked me. I didn't think that I was kind of indifferent about this one actually. And then when I put it in, I was like, oh wow, this smells amazing. I wonder if I have another bar, because I would not mind warming this again soon. This is Saguaro Blossom. I think that's how you say it. Warm clay and sandalwood. This one was so good. I feel like this one is a close cousin to Sedona Sunset. They've got kind of the same notes. This one to me was more sweet than Sedona Sunset, I feel like. Oh, it was so good. I don't know. I can't say whether I'm getting like a clay note, because I feel like clay would be like a very like neutral scent. I think just whatever the Saguaro Blossom is, I really like it. This one was just so pretty. I love the name, so I think that makes it like, the name like is appealing to me as well. So I think even though that shouldn't affect how I feel about the scent, I love the name Desert Twilight. So those 3 would be repurchases easily. I will probably end up clubbing Desert Twilight and Wild for Wildflowers when they are no longer in the catalog, because I really like those, or at least I want to try them again just to make sure. Okay. The next one I have, I don't remember much about it, but I didn't like love it and I didn't hate it either. I thought it was a good performer. I think people would really like this one, Freshwater Sage. Kind of want to try another bar of this if I'm honest. This is Citrus Zest, Bergamot Tea Leaves, and Marine Musk. Now this one did really well. It was a strong performer. I liked it, but I didn't love it. It is very tea-like. I don't get a lot of citrus in here. It's more musky tea to me. It's very nice. It kind of almost makes me want to try another bar of this, because it did do so well for me. I do remember that it went for a good, I don't know, I think it went a couple days for me, and then I eventually changed it out. But so that's one that I want to kind of try again, but I don't know that I necessarily love it. Let's put it over here. Okay, I need to try another bar of Ocean Shimmer. because I do like this one, but I'm not 100% sure that at the end of the season, like I'm gonna club it or anything. This is Capri Lemon, Blue Musk, and Sea Spray. What I remember about this one is it kind of goes like unisex for me. Kind of a oceanic with like that unisex scent, kind of a stronger ocean scent. Yeah, I need to try this one again. I liked it. I probably will get another bar or two to have on hand because I do like it. To me, it was just one of those ones that like I liked, but like I was like, do I love, you know? And I'm kind of at that point where I need to like love a scent, you know? Sip and Poolside, I really did like this one. This one was good. I probably would grab another one of these. This is like, Scentsy hit a home run with this one. This is Pear Citrus Tranquil Aquatic Accord. So I put, this is like your swimming pool scent with fruit. After this warms for a little bit, the fruit kind of dies down a little bit, and then you get more of like swimming pool scent, which I know it sounds so weird to like love a swimming pool scent, but it's good with that fruitiness. It's really nice. Again, the fruit does die down a little bit, and then you're kind of left with an actual like pool scent, but the fruit kind of does linger there a little bit more, so it leaves it still a little bit fruity, but just not as fruity as in the beginning. Next one is Berry Tart. Berry Tart is, this is from a Bring Back My Bar from like the last round, I believe. This is sweet berries, buttery pastry, and caramel. I think that's what it is. This one I did like. Berry for me from Scentsy sometimes is hit or miss. This one was a good berry. It wasn't that weird artificial berry that sometimes I get from Scentsy or vendors sometimes too. Yeah, this one I remember now, when it was warming, you really get that pastry note that comes through, which I think makes it a little bit more unique and better. Yeah, this one was good. I do have this in my club, and I do want to grab another bar of this one to see, you know, if it's going to stay in club or not. So, yeah. Okay, the next one I have is Spiced Grapefruit. This is from, I looked in the thing, and if you look in the inside, there's writing. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's kind of in there. It says 2009. Yeah, it says Scentsy Incorporated 2009. So I think this bar is old as hell. But Susan, if you're watching, her and I both have a love for Spiced Grapefruit, which when I read the scent notes, I was like, huh, I wonder why I like this so much. This is mandarin, bergamot, citrus, spicy, what is, I can't even read my own handwriting, spritzer, spicy, oh no, sorry, spicy coriander, nutmeg, and allspice. So now nutmeg in wax, which we'll get to that scent here in a minute, I do not like in wax. This one does not read nutmeg to me, but this one is such a good, unique scent. I kind of wish they would bring this back. I don't know how good this bar was. I feel like I didn't get the true Spiced Grapefruit experience, but it was close. Yeah, I feel like I don't need any more bars of this. Surprisingly, it was a love of mine for a while, and now I feel like maybe if it came back, I would maybe try a new like fresh bar, but I have one more bar of that, so we'll see. Okay, scents that so I don't really remember this scent, if I'm honest. I don't know if it just wasn't strong or like what the deal is. I do have a fragrance flower of this from the, is it the Mother's Day collection? Yeah. Blue Water and Sea Salt. So Blue Water and Sea Salt is white neroli, sea salt, cucumber, water. So now the fragrance flower, because I have that in my bathroom now, I can smell that. It kind of has this like, I don't know how to say it. It's got like that, it's got a note to it. I'm not thinking right of what the exact note is, but there's a note in here. Let me see if I can smell this and see. Yeah, it's got like this, what I would consider like a dewy green water. So maybe the cucumber water is what I'm smelling. But I don't know if that's it. I have a different description in my mind of what this smells like, but it's like a water scent, but it's not like It's like more of like, okay, here's what I'm thinking. It's more of like the water that's more like in the shallow end of like a pond. Maybe where like some green, like, I know this sounds like gross, but pond scum is. But it doesn't smell gross. It's like, it's just like that green note, but it's like not like a fresh green or like a dune grass. I don't think that's what I'm getting. So I don't know. I need to warm this one again to see. Okay, Evening Sky. Guys, okay, let me know how this one performs for you if you've had this before. Because I feel like I'd heard good things about this and I just don't remember it. I don't remember if it was strong. I feel like it wasn't strong because I don't remember it. Soft bergamot, rich Madagascar vanilla, midnight lily, which I should love, but for whatever reason, yeah, there was something in here that I just didn't like. I don't know if it was that lily scent. It's like really creamy and like the vanilla is rich in here. But for whatever reason, this one was not memorable, or maybe I didn't get a good throw. I don't remember. Okay, I did 3 bars of Sand Swept. Now, there's a story behind this because I thought I was going to love this. This is Ocean, Sandstone, Driftwood, Pink, Lemon, Groves. I thought I was going to freaking love this scent, you guys. Love, love, love this scent. I don't know why. Also, it was not a great thrower. So I did 1 bar in my kitchen like normal. And I was just like, scent is not impressive on this. So then I was like, all right, let's go ahead and let's double up. Let's get my other warmer kicked on. I have a 5th warmer in my kitchen that I turn on if I have like, if I want to put like a corresponding scent in the kitchen or something, I don't know. So I was like, all right, let's bang this one out and let's put it in the bathroom as well. So I used 2 bars and then I had like 2 cubes left. So I put the 2 cubes in the bathroom. Again, just kind of like a mediocre, light medium scent. It was okay. I mean, I got whiffs of it and I could smell it, but it was not strong. And I don't necessarily know you want this one to be super strong. But there was just something in it that just did not do it for me. There was kind of like this, and maybe it was a sandstone or something that was kind of like, I don't know, giving me this like sharpness that I didn't love, or like a, I don't know, like a bitter note possibly. I didn't like it. I don't have the scent description for this one, but I did want to talk about it really quick. I did haul these. I don't think I ever posted the video though. I did get the petals or whatever it's called. I was so excited about this collection, but I was super disappointed in this first one, Rugged Mountain Rain. This, I did 2 cubes in my bathroom in my Furry Friends warmer. Guys, this was like a 2 out of 10. Like, it was so light. I was so disappointed. I had such high hopes for, and then when you smell, sorry, I've like interrupted myself. When you smell this on cold, it's like so light. It's like you can barely even smell like what's even going on in here. There is one from the collection that is a little bit better, but okay. These are my absolutely nots. Like, no way. No. I had to take this one immediately out, and I'm so sorry because I think some people really like this one. This is Turning Red. This is Bright Pomegranate, Juicy Cherry, Sugarcane, and Bright Orange. Okay. Pomegranate is a no for me in wax. No, no, no. Do you know how when you hate a scent, and if that scent is prominent in a scent, you immediately are like, nope. This was a nope. The pomegranate was so freaking strong in here. I just don't like pomegranate in wax, you guys. Like, I despise it. Yeah, even smelling it right now. If you like pomegranate though, you would probably really like this one because it's heavy on the pomegranate. But for me, it was like an immediate no. All right, Vanilla Bourbon. This is in the Father's Day collection that's out right now. This was another no. This is Vanilla, Bourbon, and Nutmeg. I thought I would really like this one. The nutmeg in here is so freaking prominent. So I finished a bar, and then I still have some cubes left. I'll probably send it on to a friend. Yeah, this, oh man. I mean, it is vanilla bourbon, so that is good. But the nutmeg in here, I could smell it, and I was like, immediately like, nope. Yeah, the nutmeg was just screaming at me, and I was just like, no. So that one did good though. The Turning Red and Vanilla Bourbon, of course, they did strong because I hated them. The next one I have is Island Bloom. Okay, guys, this is another one that I don't know why I didn't notice this when I first smelled it. Maybe I commented on it, I don't remember. This is Bright Starfruit, Watermelon, and Island Palm. The watermelon in here was so cloyingly strong. I can't do watermelon. I don't like most watermelons in wax. Yeah, oh gosh, this is an immediate no for me. I'm sorry if you like this scent. Yeah, the watermelon just like totally ruined it for me. So watermelon is a big no-go for me. So Island Bloom is a no from me. Okay, I finished a fragrance flower. This is the, what is this called? Zinnia? It's got a name, Zenful Zinnia or something like that. I don't remember. This is in the scent Kindness. You can look on the bottom and, oof, I don't want to spill wax, but I think down there you can see there's like a little tag, sort of. Okay, anyways. So this is Kindness. The scent note is Dewy Greens, Magnolia, and White Musk. I had this in Ashley and I's bathroom, and every time I went in the bathroom, I could smell this. It did great. I really like the fragrance flowers. I think they do really well. They are kind of expensive, I feel like, but I don't know. I still purchased them. This one had like a powdery note, and I don't know if that was coming off the Magnolia. I think Magnolia might be kind of a powdery scent. Yeah, I have a bar of this, and I'm curious to warm it to see how it does, but we'll see. But I did enjoy this scent. I swear I heard someone say they commented about the scent of this and they did not like it. I don't remember who it was though. So that's why I kind of want to try the bar in that and see. I don't know that I would need this one again. It wasn't like a favorite or anything, but it was good. I finished a counter clean in Pineapple Dragon Fruit. Now I have kind of a love-hate with counter clean. I can't really use it in a lot of spaces. If I'm going to like clean my bathroom counters, I'm going to use my rubbing alcohol and water mix. Like that's my go-to, or Windex or something. This I find I use more on like, did I use counter clean on my couch? Did somebody recommend that or something? And I did use it and it worked surprisingly well. I was kind of shocked. I was like, oh, wait a second. But test your fabric first before you go spraying this all over your couch. I can't use it on, you can't use it on granite. I wouldn't recommend it for that, but so I don't have a lot of places I would use this. I do kind of use this on like my doors, like my cabinet doors, the front of them. And then also too, I usually clean my warmers out with rubbing alcohol and water. Well, one time I did Sanderson Sisters, which is a disaster to clean out of your warmer dishes. So I did that, and that rubbing alcohol wasn't even working. So I was like, what the hell? So I used rubbing alcohol again for a second time. That helped. And then I put counter clean in. I let it sit for a few minutes, and that was working. I was like, oh my gosh. So like people are right. I never believed people when they said you could use this to clean out your dishes. I was like, yeah, I'm just going to use my rubbing alcohol, but the counter clean does work in conjunction with the rubbing alcohol. Okay, I think that's all of Scentsy. I may come around to some more. I don't know. I'm kind of a mess here, you guys. I did finish 3 Bath & Body Works soaps. Tutti Frutti Candy. This one, was this the one that was like, every time I squirted this one out, the stuff would just like, it wasn't even like foaming. It was coming out in like this like liquid. And it would just make a mess every time I used it. I didn't hate the scent or anything. I love the packaging with the bunny. I think it's super cute packaging. The scent notes on this are sweet jelly beans, mixed berries, and sugared lemon. And this one was really good. I did enjoy the scent. I really love this Sunny Lemon Orchard. Again, another pretty packaging. I have this in the kitchen. I think I bought a second bottle of this because I really like this scent. I love a good lemon scent. Like, give me lemon in the summertime. This is Golden Lemon Blossom, Spring Jasmine, and Cedar. To me, this just smelled like kind of an upscale, like lemon scent. So That was good. And then I really like, I bought the Princess soap line and a few of the candles. Ariel. Ariel is, what is Ariel? She is Sea Salt Breeze, Golden Citrus, and Coral Waters. I didn't like this at first, actually. It was just okay to me because I feel like I've smelled a lot of aquatic scents. But once I started using this as a hand soap, I did start to appreciate it more. This one was good. I would get this one again. I think I have a second bottle of this, and I think I have the candle, so we're all good on that. So that is Scentsy and my Bath & Body. So we will kind of move along to some other vendors. Let's go ahead and move on to, what do we want to do next? Let's do Rosegirls. Okay, some of my favorites this week were from Rosegirls. So the first thing I have is Best Friends Forever Club. Now, I don't like pineapple in wax, but this one, gorgeous. Pineapple lemonade frosted cupcake. Jenny has one of the best lemonades, or she mixes well with lemonade. I feel like this was amazing. I loved this one. Oh, this was so good. The lemonade, it's ultra fruity because of the lemonade, but I think it just balances out that pineapple. So if you don't like pineapple, you would like this one okay if you like her lemonade, if you like lemonade scents in general. Frosted cupcake was really nice in here. It just gives it, I think it's just more of like a mixer. I didn't really get like a super bakery. Her lemonade is just one of my favorites, and I warm it every summer. Really, really good. I would get more of that for sure. I don't remember this one as well, but I do remember liking it just because it's so unique. I feel like Spider Bite. It's Palo Santo, Monster Cookie, Marshmallow Smoothie, Haunted Library, Old Library Books. Oh, wait, sorry. Haunted Library is our suede, rosewood, leather, old library books, and fireplace smell. I love her Monster Cookie, so anytime she puts it in a scent, I'm usually like, sign me up. Now, don't be afraid of the Haunted Library because that sounds like a lot, right? Old library books, fireplace, but I don't get any of that weirdness. I think I probably get the sweetness from the rosewood most. The Palo Santo and the Monster Cookie. This one is just really, really pretty. I'll probably end up warming this one again this week because I'm trying to work through my Rosegirls. I have like half a bag left of this. Guys, I have not ordered from Rosegirls in a minute, and I ordered from the pre-order and the most recent RTS. If you remember my last video, gosh, with my Rosegirls, and I gave away how many bags I have, I did not need to order, but I love Rosegirls so much, you guys. Like, I really, really do. This is another gorgeous scent. Sarah's Sunshine. Lavender, lemonade, pink sugar. Again with her lemonade. This one, something about the way the lavender and pink sugar come across in here. Now, the lavender to me, her lemonade is always the standout if she does like a lemonade scent to me. The lemonade is kind of the star of the show in this one, in my opinion. Yeah, just, I mean, you don't get a ton of lavender in here, and I don't even really smell a ton of pink sugar. It's just like lemonade amplified. Really, really pretty. On warm, you get like the lemonade kind of tones down a bit more, and you get some of that pink sugar. I don't really smell lavender in there, but maybe other people do. That's just my nose, but that one's just a really pretty, I think because of the pink sugar scent. This one, okay, so I remember warming this last fall, and I loved this scent. For some reason, maybe I didn't have enough cubes to really get a good performance on this one, but I really liked this one. But this time when I was warming it, I just don't really remember it. It's apple fritter, or it's called Flannels and Leggings, apple fritter, honey, cornbread, and chai lattes. Another really great scent by Rosegirls. I don't remember this one, you guys. I know I reviewed this one before, and I know I liked it, so I'm just going to go with that. But yeah, for whatever reason, I think maybe this one went in the bedroom and it just wasn't present that day or something. I don't know. I mean, I was present. I was here, but I wasn't like really paying attention to the scent. But I would try this one again in the fall time for sure. I think I might have another bag actually. Okay, let's get on to Super Tarts. I warmed through, I really like this scent. My bars are getting older, you guys. Super Tarts 2022 is actually not that old. I have some older stuff, but That's My Jam is one of my favorite rose jam scents. It's rose jelly, pink sugar, and pound cake. I believe Brady came up with this blend, which, genius, because I love this scent. You have to like rose jam though to like this scent. I mean, it's rose jam dominant. I think the pound cake and pink sugar just kind of give it a little bit of a difference. But overall, this scent is really strong. With most like rose jam scents, I think that strength is always there. But one thing I'm finding though too, like I really do like this scent, but also I feel like I've warmed it enough now that I'm just kind of like, eh. Like if it comes back around again, I might pick up a bar, but I think I have enough of it now. By the time I get through it, I'm probably going to be sick of it. I'll give myself a little break and then I'll come back around to it. Doubloons. This is Golden Sands and Ocean Breeze. So Golden Sands is a scent from Yankee Candle that I have not always loved, but I don't know. I've come around to liking it a little bit more. It's soothing sandalwood, orange flower, and warm tonka. Now I can tell you why I probably have never like loved it. Because the orange flower and warm tonka, like those are not my bays as far as scent notes go. Something about this clam though, with the Ocean Breeze and the Golden Sands, it's really nice warming. That Golden Sands really is kind of the standout here, but the Ocean Breeze kind of tones it down and gives it like a little bit of a, I don't know, just, it just gives you the feeling like you're on a beach. And then you kind of have like sunscreen. That's what kind of Golden Sands gives me, is a little bit of sunscreen. But in like a really pretty way. So that one I really enjoyed. I like doubloons. That was from like her, what was that called? It's like a pirate collection or something that she did. I'm forgetting now. She had some really good ones in that little collection that she did. Your Highness, this one surprised me. I forgot what this one smelled like. I thought this one was like a cannabis type scent, and it is cannabis flower, but it's not at all what you think it's going to be. Cannabis flower, sandalwood, vanilla bean, berries, and orange. This one was so pretty. Like it was just a pretty, like almost like a earthy perfume. Well, not really. I don't want to say perfume in like the best way. Like an earthy, soft, pretty scent. Again, this is one that I don't really remember because I did it back in the bedroom, and sometimes when I do stuff back in the bedroom and I'm not in there a lot, I miss kind of the scent, but I would try that one again if you like pretty, like earthy scents. Green Goblin is something, I've had this cookie, the bag is just looking really like ratchet. Green Goblin is, her Omen scent mixed with key lime. Her Omen scent is red apple, Ocean Breeze, and vanilla bean Noel, and then mixed with the key lime. Now her Omen is kind of like, if I had to compare it, I would say it's like Jaws' older, more sophisticated brother, because I feel like it leans a little more masculine or unisex than Jaws does to me. Jaws is more sweet, in my opinion, softer, and just it goes with everything. Omen, I feel like, is just a little darker. So, yeah, this one was good. I like the apple with the key lime in here. I think they make a good like balance of like fruity. Yeah, the key lime is nice in here. I don't always love key lime, but this one was good. I don't think I would have to get this one again, but if you like her Omen scents, which she does, she did a whole collection, kind of like her Jaws. She did a whole collection of Omen scents, and Green Goblin just happens to be one of them. I don't know what the new name is now. Wardrobe. Ugh, I wish I had more of this because I love this scent. Wardrobe is lavender, laundry, rain, kumquats, and orange zest. You guys, this one was so good. I only had a little bit left though, so I think my scent throw probably wasn't what it would be if I had a little bit more of this, but I need more of this. I need to see if I have some actually. Oh, this one is so good. If you don't like laundry, I don't think you'd have to worry about this one. This one is just it's like a pretty The rain is pretty in here. It's not too citrus with the kumquats and orange zest. It's just like a light citrus in there with that rain. Maybe just, it's like a clean, and when I say clean, I guess I mean like a sweet laundry. It's a sweet laundry smell. It kind of is it's different enough, but it's kind of along the same lines as like Poppins, but it's not, and then it is. Like Poppins, if you have that scent or recall that scent, it's like a sweet laundry with citrus as well. This is kind of along the same lines, but it's different. I'm just trying to give you something. If you like Poppins, you'd probably like Wardrobe, I feel like. I don't feel like the lavender is super prominent in there. Flame Princess, I've probably had this bag. I remember I bought this from a D stash. It was a whole bag of Flame Princess. I probably need to look and see how old this is. It might be like circa 2018, 2019. I don't know. However, I used to love this scent. This is Tangerine, Toasted Mallow, and Fizzy Pop. Now, the kicker with this one is that the Fizzy Pop and Toasted Marshmallow combined in a way, it's kind of like when two scents, like, you know, you've got Toasted Mallow over here and Fizzy Pop over here, and they just like, they clash together in such a good way. I don't know why I had to demonstrate that, but the way that they mix together is so unique to me. When vendors put Fizzy Pop and Marshmallow together, I love it. Then with the Tangerine on top, for some reason though, this didn't, I just feel like it didn't give me that Fizzy Pop that I had before. It still smells great in the bag, but I just remember it being more Fizzy Pop heavy, and I feel like this go around it wasn't. So I don't know. I have the rest of this left, and honestly, like if the rest of this like doesn't do well for me, I'll just chuck it. I've had it since forever, so you know it's fine. I did. Oh, okay. I didn't write the scent description down for this, but I did these two together because I just had one like cube of Harvest Baking left. This is Pie Crust and Fall Leaves, which was formerly Misery, and then I had a bag of bread. You guys, I love bread. Ugh. I think it was in our Advent for 2023. I forget what it is, but it's like baguette. What is in here? If I can find the scent description, I'll put it across the screen. But this one is just so good. I love like all the bread notes that she put in here. It just was so good, strong. I can't smell anything in the bag. Like the bag is like dead. But I had a cube of the Harvest Baking. I didn't really smell the Harvest Baking because I feel like the bread just kind of took over. This one is a really strong performer, but so is Harvest Baking too when you warm it on its own. So both of these are great if you like. The Pie Crust in Harvest Baking is so good, and her Fall Leaves is just divine. I think I have like 8 of these from like recent RTSs, like last year, I believe. And then I decided to do a combo of Strawberry Pound Cake and Marshmallow Fluff. And then I did 2 cubes in a different warmer with just Strawberry Pound Cake because I was trying to get through some of my Super Tarts wax. And you guys, I don't think I love Strawberry Pound Cake by itself anymore. Like it has to be like really mixed in. You guys, I don't know what happened. I used to love Strawberry Pound Cake, and now I'm just like, womp womp. Yeah, it just, oh guys, it was too much. It was too something. I just couldn't do it, which is a shame because I know a lot of people love Strawberry Pound Cake, but this is a good reminder not to overbuy certain scents. Even if you think you love them, you might get sick of them. And that's the case with this. So I think I have some of our Strawberry Pound Cake and like Pie Crust and some other things, but we are going to have to work those carefully into rotation because I can't do it. Okay, I need to start warming more Rainbow Melts. You guys, this was so good. I was so surprised because like I don't always love like super berry things, but this was so good. I need to warm more of my Rainbow Melts. I love her stuff so much. Strawberry, blackberry, and blueberry cobbler. The blueberry cobbler oil is so good in here. I think that's kind of what saved this scent for me, is that blueberry cobbler is just so good. Oh, this one did amazingly well. This is from 2023, and I don't know what went on with the label here, but it started to kind of like turn on me. I don't know what happened, but the performance of this was amazing. I think I warmed it 2 nights in a row, actually. I did it one night, and then I turned it on the next day, and then I cleaned out my warmers, and I used the rest. This was so, so good. If she offered this again, I would 100% get it again. It was really, really good. Love my rainbow melts. Okay, let's do 2 Pharmacists Daughter. Okay, so I don't remember this one that well. I get good performance from Pharmacist's Daughter. So fruit custard is red mango, honeydew, creamy coconut, French custard. This one was, from what I remember, just like a creamy, fruity scent. I mean, fruit custard, you know. This one I feel like did more of like a medium performer for me, but I did not use much. And I did do it in my open concept, so there was just something about this one that I just didn't like absolutely like adore, right? So this one was okay. Not a repeat purchase though. This one, however, 1000% I would repeat purchase this. Rugged, steel sugar, November rain, black pepper, and cardamom. You guys, this was so sweet, but like masculine. So good. I did this in the bedroom and I was freaking in love. Every time I walked in the room, I was like, what am I warming in here? Oh yeah. Oh, you guys, this is like the best smelling man. But that steel sugar in here does something to this that just drives me crazy. This one is so good. This would go on a repurchase list. If she offers this one again, I would get this one. This one did amazing, and I feel like it warmed for a really long time. Let's talk about, I just have one from Second and Spruce. So again with the pineapple, so this one for me, the pineapple, sorry, let me start over. Second and Spruce, Magic Whip, Pineapple Whip, Orange Creamsicle, Coconut Milk, Lemon Sugar, Waffle Cone, Crumbles. I think this was just too much pineapple for me compared to like Best Friends Forever Club from Rosegirls with the pineapple lemonade and frosted cupcake. I loved that one. This one, on the other hand, was just too much. Now, if you like pineapple and like coconut and orange creamsicle, I feel like you would really like this one, but I'm going to have to mix this with some like bakery or something, I feel like. In fact, I think I know what I'll mix this with to make it a little bit more palatable, but it's just way too strong on the pineapple and the orange creamsicle and the like coconut milk. It was just a little too much for me. If there was a little bit more like waffle cone in there or something, this you have to be like a pineapple orange creamsicle lover. I do like orange creamsicle though, so I don't know why that one, it was too much pineapple. Okay, I have one from Destination Wax. This is Palo Santo Rosewood. This was so pretty. This is Palo Santo, red roses, cedar, and sandalwood. This was like, I think rosewood is kind of a favorite of mine because rosewood is so like sweet but earthy. It gives scents like a sweetness to them. Oh yeah, this one was good. This one did really well also, and this is from 2022. So yeah, Destination Wax is kind of like, most of the time, I think I said in a video, and I regret saying it, and I'm sorry to Destination Wax, but I said I felt like some of her wax only lasted a year. I don't think that anymore. I think there are some scents that maybe don't hold up as well, but for the most part, her stuff does hold up from what I'm finding. This one did amazing. So that's what, 3 years old at this point. So yeah, this one was good. I don't know if she still makes this one, but I have some favorites from Destination Wax, you guys. Like, I really do like Destination Wax. Okay, I have some Bathing Garden. Let's get into that. Okay, so I have an order coming from Bathing Garden today, and I'm so excited. I love Bathing Garden, you guys. I feel like she does not get enough love. I just saw that Natalie posted a video, so if you can, go check her video out. I I just don't see a lot of bathing garden hauls, and I miss that because I feel like she used to be really, really, well, I feel like she still has a good customer base, but I feel like maybe people who don't do YouTube or whatever, but yeah, I was not going to order, and then I was like, you know what, again, I will never regret spending money with a small business or a small wax vendor. New York Lavender Martini. This was a sample. When I first got this, I freaking loved the scent. I do feel like when I warmed it though, it's been sitting around for a while, so I feel like maybe the scent kind of got lost. I have a big bag of samples, and I feel like with them just sitting all together is not really great for them, but if she poured this again in like a shape or something, I would try it again, because on cold, when I first got that, it smelled amazing. It just didn't do great when I warmed it. Okay, Love Cookie. This one's shocked the heck out of me. A lot of times with bakery, I think to myself, well, you know, every vendor does bakery, so, you know, it's not that unique. This one, on the other hand, was really good. Sweet cream butter cookies, French vanilla, maple syrup, crystallized sugar, and cinnamon. This was the best cookie scent I've had in a while. Now, on cold, I thought, I don't know if I'm going to like this. On warm, though, that cookie note is like a crispy cookie scent that I feel like you don't find a lot. I feel like a lot of people use like the sugar cookie royale or, I don't know, sugar cookie dough. This was like a true, like those butter tin cookies type situation. I didn't get a lot of sugar or cinnamon, like it says cinnamon and like maple syrup. I didn't really get like a lot of like that super maple or anything. This was just a really good cookie. Yeah, it was just a light dusting of cinnamon. Oh, so good, you guys. This little wood love thing in there. I save all of my little pieces from Rosegirls, so I'll put that in my little thing. But Love Cookie, really great scent. I would probably get this one again. On cold, it doesn't smell like anything great, but on warm, it totally changes. Let's talk about, you know what? Let's talk about this. This was one of my favorites of the week, and I don't know if she's going to do this collection again. I might send her a message and say, hey, like, are you making this again? This was amazing. Scorpio, such a good scent. She did like a, was it constellation signs? What do you call those? Why can I not think of it? Whatever. Anyway, she did a whole collection, and the scent description of this is warm sandalwood blends with rosewood, musk, and fig tree bark. So this one is very similar to the Destination Wax scent, the Palo Santo Rosewood. I feel like these were very similar smelling. I liked this one better just because I feel like this one had something a little different. I think it had the sandalwood. This one has, did this one have sandalwood? Oh yeah, this one does have sandalwood. Yeah. Oh, this one had something a little extra in it. I think it was the fig tree bark gives this one just something unique. Now on cold, it does have a bite to it, but on warm, I feel like it mellowed out and it turned into this like really like earthy, warm, just really unique sandalwood, rosewood scent. If you've had rosewood before, you can kind of maybe put your mind around this one a little bit. Really, really good. I think the fig tree bark is what was giving it the bite, but again, on warm, that went away. Scorpio would be 100% repurchase. Like, that one was really good. This one, I don't remember. This one was like in the beginning of my melting week, I believe. Salted Cotton Blossom. I kind of want to try this one again because I feel like in theory I should really love this one, but I don't remember it. Saltwater and grapefruit blend with cotton blossoms and vanilla pods. Yeah, I feel like this one was a lighter laundry scent, and I wasn't really getting like the grapefruit in here like I wanted. I really wanted that salty note to come out, and it was more like a soft laundry. I think this might have been more of a medium performer, which is maybe why I don't remember it, but don't take my word on that. If you like those scents, I would still say try that one. That's the thing too about listening to warm reviews, is that you really do have to take them with a grain of salt. Like, people can kind of steer you the right way. Like, hey, if you don't like, you know, if you don't like pineapple, stay away from this scent. Or, you know, like this one here, if you like watermelon, you'd probably love this scent. But if you don't like watermelon, I would, you know, stay away or whatever. You can listen to warm reviews for like that purpose, or hear about longevity and length of throw and whatnots. But Cherry Chocolate Kiss, I got this in a sample. It was actually like a little Hershey's Kiss. I cut it in half. This was so good. I loved this. I messaged Shannon. Well, actually, I think I was talking to her husband. I'm trying to think of what her husband's name is. I can't think of his name. Is it Shannon and Travis? I'm so sorry if I'm getting that wrong. This was so good. This is just like a dark chocolate cherry. I mean, I guess it's basic. I don't know. I need to look at the scent notes on this one, but it's just kind of like that pretty, I don't know. I did this in the bathroom, and I loved the scent. So I asked if she could make a bigger clam of this, and I think that's coming today, actually. Okay, this next one I have now, I'm not sure. I thought buying this fizzing lavender soda. I bought one of these large clams, huge, so pretty though. And then I warmed this, and I was like, I thought this was going to be similar to, do you guys remember Zape lavender soda? That was amazing. It was such a good scent. I loved that scent so much. But this one, for whatever reason, had like a soapy note. I just didn't love it. Yeah, it's got like maybe it's the soda that smells sweet and is giving it kind of like this weird soapy note. I don't think I like the lavender in here either. I don't know. I need to try this one again. I didn't love it my first go, so I'll try again. This one was a strong performer as well. All of my Bathing Garden did well, except for, I feel like this one, the Salted Cotton Blossom, I really wasn't paying that much attention to, which I should have been. My fault. And then this one is a really pretty scent. This is Lavender Jam, and this is again another like variation of like rose jam, I think. Does it have, oh okay, maybe not. Let me smell it again. I did like this one though. French lavender blends with hints of vanilla and sugary jam. So this one, I don't think it's a rose jam dupe, but it is like a jammy scent. The lavender is good in here. It's vanilla, French lavender. I liked this on warm. I don't remember, I think this again was in my early like warming week or month at this point. I think it's been a while since I've done a warm reviews. But this one was really good. It's got just enough like jamminess to it. It's not rose jam, sorry. For some reason I thought jam, and I think that's probably why I initially like bought the whole like big clams, because I thought it was like lavender and rose jam sounded so good together. But this one was really pretty. I enjoyed that one. Okay, let's do, hold on. Okay, I had to back you guys up just a little bit. Okay, L3 Waxy Wonders. Okay, so L3 Waxy Wonders, I have a ton of her stuff, but I never pull for it. So I was like, you know what, you need to start warming some of her stuff. So the first thing I have, I was trying to do like a mix because I just had a little bit of this left. When I first got this, Blood is the New Black Wonka Vision, I freaking loved this scent. I don't know, this time I was just kind of like, it's blackberry jam, butter cookies, sugar cookie dough, pretzels, strawberry bread, and cherry chip cake. I don't know if I just, like the bag just was like old and wasn't holding the scent or what, but I didn't enjoy this one as much as I did my first go. I mixed it with birthday cake Black Ranger, which again is that blackberry jam, butter cookies, and marshmallow pound cake. Her blackberry jam butter cookie oil, I feel like is different than a lot of other vendors. I don't think I like it as much. Blackberry jam butter cookies is already kind of iffy for me, so I feel like these two together, they were just okay. It wasn't like super impressed. But if you like blackberry jam butter cookies or any of these scents, I mean, I feel like I would try this one again because at one point I did really like this enough to buy it in a loaf. So I liked it at some point, right? Okay, so I got cut off about midway through that. I was talking about L3, and I think I finished what I was saying about these two. Birthday Cake Black Ranger and Blood is New Black Wonka Vision. I think I said I would try this one again because I did like it initially, but I think blackberry jam butter cookies, like this one, I wasn't really impressed with. I don't think I like her blackberry jam butter cookie oil. I think I said it's a little bit different than some other vendors. All right, one more thing from L3 and then I'll get to Teddy Bees. So L3, I did the whole cookie jar therapy. This is Cookie Therapy, Sugar Cookie Dough, Pink Frosted Animal Cookies. This one was really good. I liked this one. However, the wax, this pink wax, will stain the F out of your plates. Your dishes, sorry, whatever. Yeah, this one, I really like the Pink Frosted Animal Cookies oil that a lot of vendors use. I really do enjoy that. I don't remember what Cookie Therapy is. It says Cookie Therapy, Sugar Cookie Dough, Pink Frosted Animal Cookies. This one I feel like did pretty well in the open concept. It was just a good cookie scent. If you like any of her cookie scents, I think if you like Pink Frosted Animal Cookies, you might really like this one. It was a good cookie scent in general, except the pink. The pink dye stains the heck out of your warmers. Okay, let's move on to Teddy Bees. Now, I'm just gonna make a disclaimer here. I did not take good notes on throw and performance. Now, I do remember some of these, how they performed, but some of these, like, I just don't. I don't know if I wasn't taking good notes or what. I mean, I guess there's just a few that I don't really remember here. This one, let's start with this one. So there has been a lot of chatter about this scent. First of her name, I finally pulled my souffle out and I was like, warm this already. So this is whipped vanilla, citrus infused cream, white blossoms, decadent lemon cakes, candied lime, and vanilla sugar. You guys, this one did so good for me. I was so impressed. I love the scent as well. So this one was a 10 out of 10 win for me. Finally, I know I go on and on about Teddy Bees, you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I just try to be very honest and tell you what works and what doesn't. This scent was just so good. I believe I have a loaf of this, so I don't need any more for a bit, but this one is just like an overall, all around, really beautiful. I'm trying to think. Like, I don't get lemon out of here or like the lime. Just very light citrus. It almost has like a powdery note, but like in the best way. And I think maybe that's from the white blossoms. It's creamy. It's like a body care-esque. It's really, really good. Yeah, this one I think everyone should try just at least once, because if you don't like it like in your open concept, I think it'd be a beautiful like bathroom scent. So I finished that souffle. That one did really well in my open concept, so I was really happy about that. This one, okay, I'm gonna go on the boards and try to search for this one again. This one did not do well for me, but on cold, this smells so freaking good. I really want to try it again. White Woods and Bonfires. This is white oak, cashmere, softwoods, vanilla, and bonfire bliss. I looked at the scent notes of this so many times trying to figure out what the heck that I was smelling on cold in here. Oh, this just smells so pretty. It's like, it's almost like what I would consider like kind of a neutral like lotion. Like if you wanted to smell good but didn't want to smell like anything in particular, I feel like this would be the scent. Oh, this was just such a good, I don't know, body care type scent. I didn't really get bonfires or trees out of here, which is weird because based on the name, you would think it'd be very woodsy, very like bonfire smoke. No, at least not to my nose. I don't know. I really want to try this one again because the performance was not there. But when I smell it on cold, it smells amazing. So I really want to try that one again just to see if I'm smelling what I think I'm smelling, which is damn good. But it just was not a performer, so I don't know. Let me move these over here. Okay. Frosted Mint Sugar Cookie. This one was a great one. Again, this one did, I want to say like an 8 out of 10 in my living room, open concept. So this is Frosted Circus Sugar Cookies with a hint of creamy mint and marshmallows. This one, the Frosted Mint started out pretty strong, and then it kind of died off, and then you were just kind of left with more sugar cookie and just a slight mint. So the mint does kind of burn off, I feel like. And then you get like a really overall sugar cookie scent in your space. This one I really enjoyed. I found that I was able to enjoy it and not have to be like searching for the sugar cookie scent. She's got a really great sugar cookie. I guess in here it's Frosted Circus Sugar Cookies. So that was really, really nice. I enjoyed this one. I would totally write this one down and get it again, along with First of Her Name. And again, I did say I wanted to try this White Woods and Bonfires again. Okay, what am I doing? Kim, get it together. Okay, this one I don't remember the performance on. I feel like I got a medium throw on this one though, because I do remember the scent a bit, and I do remember liking it. House of Dragons. This is Palo Santo, Vanilla Balsam, Fallen Leaves, Peppermint, and a hint of cinnamon. Really enjoyed this scent, just in general. I think it was a medium thrower. I don't remember it being like a powerhouse, so I'm guessing it was probably medium. But I really love this scent. This kind of reminds me of God's Woods a smidge. I didn't pull God's Woods to smell like next to each other, but I think this is one that I will really like. I love her like Game of Thrones scents. They have all done like reasonably well for me. Like God's Woods did pretty good for me. So I am doing like a little series of shorts. I'm trying to do all the scents that I have from the last pre-order. I'm trying to warm them on a daily basis. So if you're interested in that, watch out for the shorts. Yesterday I did Red Wedding, and then today I think I'll do Dreamweaver, which was in the pre-order. That was sent to me by my friend Tammy. So thank you, Tammy, for sending me Dreamweaver. I'm going to try it out. Pink Woods and Cashmere Cookies. This was another great one. Pink Sugar, Sugar Cookies, Sugar Cookie Dough, Vanilla Birch, Cashmere Cream, and Smoked Woods. This was nice. It had a little bit of like smokiness to it, and that cookie note was really good. It was another like, this one is a little different. It leans a little more like it's bakery, and then it's also could be like body care type situation as well. Kind of woodsy from the Vanilla Birch, but overall a pretty scent. I enjoyed this one. I believe I did order more, and I feel like I got a good, this one was kind of, it was there, but it was more of one of those like background scents, like you could smell, you would get hits of it. So I added another warmer to my living room. So I'm trying to work with an extra warmer to see if it helps. I don't know. You guys let me know. I had this question too, because I do have a Scentsy Warmer in my living room that I just turn on really for ambiance. I don't really use it. But I'm wondering, do you guys use Scentsy Warmers for your teddy bees? I'm curious to know how the throw is with that. So the next one I have is Key Lime Sugar Cookies. So this is sweet sugar, buttery shortbread, buttercream frosting, vanilla sugar cookie dough blended with tart key limes. I swear I had this scent. I was looking all over for it, and I'm like, where is my key lime sugar cookies? I know I have it. I feel like this just did okay for me. I don't feel like I was wowed by this. I do have a little bit left, so I will try it again. Yeah, I just feel like it wasn't memorable to me, so I feel like either it didn't perform well or the scent didn't do great for me. I don't know. It smells great on cold, but I'm gonna have to warm that one again. So I don't know if I said it in the beginning. I do apologize because I did not take great notes on some of these scents. Late Night Love Affair. This is another one that did really well for me. This is notes of cedarwood, sheer vanilla, vanilla absolute, lavender, sandalwood, night blooming jasmine, golden musk, with the slightest hints of espresso. This is a really gorgeous scent. It was like a pretty, kind of perfumey, but honestly, when I was warming this, every time I walked in the room, I was like, gosh, it smells so like pleasant in here. Now, this isn't one of those scents that's like over the top, like strong. I love the glitter on this one too. Ugh, so pretty. This is, it smells almost like it would be like a perfume, like a light perfume. Just really, really pretty. I don't really smell espresso in here, so if you're worried about the hint of espresso, I don't think it's really, if anything, it just adds to the beauty of this scent. This one was really pretty. I enjoyed this one. Again, though, I feel like this was one of those that you could smell, but you had to, it's like when you walked in the room, you could smell it. But if you were sitting in the room for a long period of time, I feel like I kind of went nose blind to it. I don't know. Okay, Red Wedding. This is the one that I talked about in my shorts. So Red Wedding is toasted vanilla, strawberry cream, rose macarons, woodsy musk, dark berries, and white woods. So this one I would say probably did about a 6 out of 10 in my living space. I could smell it. And when I first started it, it was kind of heavy on like the, like, I think I said this in my shorts, but like not a rose jam, but kind of a rosy sweet scent. And then like when you smell it on cold, it changes a whole bunch when you warm this up. When I started to warm this, I started to get more of like a woods note, and then more of like a little bit of the, I want to say it was more woodsy. It was coming off more like a unisex scent because I had it on last night and I was getting more of like the strawberry rose, like jammy sweet scent. And then when I turned it back on this morning, I was getting more like woodsy. So it definitely changed. But I feel like, okay, so I had 4 warmers going. I pulled in a 5th warmer because I was like, what the heck? Like people were saying that this was a boomer. So I was like, let me pull in that 5th warmer. I put it on top of my mantle though, so I don't know how well a fireplace warmer is gonna do since it's up higher. I don't know if that works or not, but I tried it and I don't really feel like it made that big of a difference. This one was just 6 out of 10 for me, I would say. I don't feel like I need that one again. It's a pretty scent. Oh, really quick. I tried this in my bathroom, Furry Friends 25 watt Scentsy Warmer, and the same thing. It was just kind of a medium scent. It didn't do like great for me. Okay, Rainy Day. I feel like, I can't remember what performance was on this. It does smell strong in the thing, in the container, but I feel like on warm it didn't do as strong as it smells. However, this is a great scent and I think I do have more so I can try it again. Crisp apples, dewy air, fallen leaves, oak, a touch of lavender, and a hint of sandalwood. This one smells really pretty. I'm not like, sometimes apple for me is, I can take it or leave it. This one is kind of like a masculine unisex apple scent. Oh, I think Tammy sent this to me. So Tammy, thank you. I forgot to thank you for that. She sent me a really great, we did like a trade and she sent me some really great scents to try. So yeah, this one is heavy on the apple, but it's not like a really juicy apple. It's more masculine apple, if that makes any sense. Yeah, this one smells great on cold. I just don't think the performance was there for me, but I do have more to try. Okay, this is another one that I feel like did medium for me, but I don't remember the scent. This is another one that Tammy sent me, Shadowlands. This is earthy notes of dried, is it pampas grass? Powdery tonka bean, soft musk with hints of white currant. This one was quite, yeah, this one you definitely have to have a certain scent profile to like this one, because I feel like this one was, it does come off a little powdery. It is very pretty though. It is a very pretty scent. I just feel like it didn't stand out to me as like one I would need again. I might grab a souffle of this one, but yeah, this one is just pretty earthy. a little powdery, not too strong. Like it's not too strong on anything, I don't feel like. So that Shadowlands. Okay, these last three. Okay, so this next one I have is Cookies for Santa, and I don't remember this one at all. This is a blend of frosted sugar cookies and milk and cookies. I feel like this one did okay, but I feel like it was kind of a, like I feel like you can get this from pretty much, you know, a variety of vendors. Not that there's anything wrong with that. If you buy just strictly Teddy Bees, you'd probably really like this. It does have that milk and cookie scent in here pretty strongly. I don't remember thinking like, oh, I need this again or anything like that. I'll probably try to warm this one again this week, just because she did offer milk and cookies, and I do feel like it's heaviest on the milk and cookies. But yeah, I don't remember this one. I'm sorry, guys. That's not a very good review, is it? I'm just like honest too, like when I don't remember something, I'm not gonna sit here and try to like flub my way through it. I'm just gonna say, hey, I don't remember this. Dracarys, this one did really well for me. This is warm cinnamon bark, fireside vanilla. Is that fireside vanilla? Yeah. Vanilla balsam, cedarwood smoke, and hints of blackberry musk. I really like this one. I'm not the biggest fan normally of like cinnamon type scents. I don't know why this tub is so messy, you guys. I didn't do anything to this. This is just a really pretty earthy cinnamon. And I love like the name Dracarys. I just started watching House of Dragons. I've seen Game of Thrones, but I've watched a little bit of House of Dragons, not much, but I started to get back into it and I was like, ugh, I miss the dragons. So Dracarys is the command that they give when they want the dragon to breathe fire or, you know, set something on fire. So yeah, anyways, that's just a great scent. I like it. It does well in my open concept. This one I think I do have more of. I need to look and see. I don't think I have a loaf of it or anything. I might have another like souffle, maybe another tub. I don't remember, but I definitely would get that one again. And then Rain Plus Woods, which I will warm again this week because it was in the pre-order. I don't love this one. This I think I got from a D-stash. Crunchy leaves, wet flowers, clove, balsam, patchouli, and sandalwood. I just didn't find this one to be, first of all, it didn't do well in my warmers. It did okay. And I feel like on cold, I don't get, like this one doesn't smell very strong to me anyway. So I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like it's not strong in the first place. So how is it going to be strong in the warmers? I mean, I've been surprised before, but yeah, this was just not one that I like loved. It's just, yeah, it's just okay. I don't know. Again, it's not a great performer, so that's like the first strike against it. And two, it's just, I would prefer, I think, more of like a sweet rain. And I think this is more like an earthy type smell. Yeah, it's just the combo of things in here is just not for me. So Rain Plus Woods, not one that I would get again. So sorry about the random like Teddy Bees not remembering how things did. But I mean, for the most part, I had a good week of melting wax. Like everything was fairly strong. The Scentsy stuff I did mention if it did well or not. My Rainbow Melts always does good. My Bathing Garden does well. My Super Tarts, for the most part, does well unless something is a little bit older. And we're talking like 5+ years old. So trying to think what else I have. My Rosegirls always does pretty well. And I have medium and like high performance from Rosegirls, dependent. Like Rosegirls for me will go like a good 5-6 hours most of the time, and then it kind of dies off. Like it's a quick warming wax, so you have to really enjoy it while it's going, because I don't feel like, I mean, I do have some scents that go a little bit longer, but for the most part. And then the last thing I have, I wanted to show this really quick because I really liked this. I use this like every single day. Everspring Mandarin and Ginger All-Purpose Cleaner. I think I got this from Target. I loved this. I'm going to grab another one if I see it, because I loved spraying this on like my wood surfaces that weren't like shiny or whatever. It just, I don't know, something about it was just really nice. It didn't even smell that great or anything. It it was a good like all-purpose cleaner. So anyways, that is my empties for I don't even know how long. I need to learn to like, especially with the teddy bees, I need to learn to take better notes. I apologize for that, but I don't know. I feel like I'm always in the kitchen, so I always remember my Scentsy. I just feel like sometimes with the teddy bees, I don't remember it that well because it just wasn't like exceptionally strong. Yeah, so I'm still working on that. I'm still trying to find the right warmers in the right places, and I'm just kind of messing around with all that. So anyways, all right, that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your thoughts down below, and yeah, just let me know how you're doing. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.